come to realize some relatively inexpensive, poor, if you will, for the sake of drama, tasks that make me feel rich, and I wanted to share it with you, so let's go. Number one, doing the dishes every night. I can't even get in the bed right knowing that there are dishes in the sink and I'm about to be in the bed sleeping soundly. And if my mama's watching this, I know for sure she won't cut my ass for saying that, because I for sure left dishes in the sink when I was growing up in her house. When I first moved into this apartment, I wasn't sure if I was going to use this dishwasher. I thought that I'd be washing everything by hand. But child, that was short-lived. I always use this joint. Ordering healthy food from Factor. I ain't got a lot of time, and that was one of the factors that tied into me gaining weight at any particular point in my life. For me, failing to plan meant I was planning to fail. So for me, I like the idea of being able to open up my fridge, and at any given time, there are a lot of healthier options for me to just grab and heat up in 2 minutes, instead of me getting hungry and being ravenous and hitting up the first drive-through I see. Now, if this is just not in the budget, there are dozens of videos here on YouTube that can teach you how to meal prep so you can cook and prepare and have the stuff ready in your fridge for you to just grab and go. I wear sunscreen every day. If you follow my skincare channel, you know I go on and on and on about how important it is to wear sunscreen. People of color aren't always taught how important it is, so let me break it down real quick. And this is in no particular order, but one, some of our skincare products, especially exfoliants, make our skin even more sensitive to the sun. Two, sun exposure is responsible for about 89% of the visible signs of aging, aka, you know, your black can crack. And three, this is where I usually get most people, sun exposure worsens pigmentation. So good luck with those dark spots and that discoloration without sunscreen. But by putting on sunscreen every day, it's my way of protecting my investment into my skin. And no, you do not have to splurge on some bougie sunscreen unless you want to. I try a lot of sunscreen, so there's always something different in my stash, but I like and use the generics too. You can find out more about sunscreen and improving your skin in general on my skincare channel, so make sure you subscribe. Going to the gym. Now, this is an extension of me living alone and working from home and needing to be out and socializing, so get a little of my socialization done at the gym. But also, obviously, we know that health is wealth, and there's so many documented benefits of working out regularly. And for me, going to the gym 3 times a week has done wonders for both my physical health and my mental health. Now, I do pay for a trainer, and that's because I need adult supervision at this point in my life. However, you don't have to do that. There's so many free workouts that you can find right here on YouTube that you can do at home at any given time of the day. And even if it's not like a workout, some sort of like physical activity, like maybe join some sort of intramural sports team in your neighborhood, or, you know, go outside and walk, go for a run or something like that. But the idea is to get out there and get to sweating, because you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel good, you're gonna look good. Ordering groceries and having them delivered right to my front door. I pay $100 for the year. Last year I found a coupon, so I only paid $50 for Shipt to have my groceries delivered right to my front door. I do also tip the shoppers well, so that adds to the cost, but I will gladly pay it. I also sometimes use my mama's Instacart account, so I can order some stuff from Costco without having a Costco membership, which, by the way, Costco has some really nice appetizers that you can just throw in the oven or your air fryer real quick when you having company over. Now, y'all ain't ask, but I feel the need to tell you that these sweet potato fries are just, you put them in the air fryer for like, I usually put mine in for like 18 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if I want them to be a little crispier. However, them things is seasoned so well that you don't need to have a sauce with them or add any other seasoning to it. But, you know, sometimes I do like to concoct a sauce from whatever I have in my cupboards. It also tastes really good if you put some butter and some brown sugar. And I also like this tempura shrimp. But, you know, of course you can get healthy things like fruits and vegetables, which come in a good size. So like when you have people over, you can just kind of display it and have, you know, little snacks for your company and your folks over. Now, by the time I add in the tips for the shoppers, I'm probably giving out more in tip than I'm paying for the yearly membership. But when I tell you I hate grocery shopping, it takes up too much time. It's just like, I gotta go to this store to get this store to get that. I gladly pay it. You know, it's not a ton of money, but I still feel rich being able to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go right there to the door right there and collect my groceries. Now, I've been throwing the word rich around in this video a lot, but you know, it can be something very subjective. However, I do not mind coughing up some money if it means that it's going to save me time, my sanity, and my energy. Because let me tell you, things in life, it's gonna cost you. It's either gonna cost you money or it's gonna cost you time. And I ain't got a lot of time. And the money I do have, I'm gonna use that money to buy me some time. All right, so this next one isn't exactly inexpensive, but the value I get from it is just, and that is my membership at StretchLab. Now, before you go and sign up based on what I'm about to say, make sure that you talk to your doctor and do your own research, because you ain't gonna be coming up talking about, you know, I went down there and what you actually needed was surgery, but then you went to StretchLab. You know what I'm saying? But in my experience, and I've been going since last May, in my experience, every time I walk up out of there, I feel like they done gave me a new body. My personal trainer is the one who told me that I should go to StretchLab to kind of help me recover after workouts. And plus, like, when she be trying to get me to squat, like my weak knee and my back and stuff, you know, I don't be getting in the squat really good. And I'm getting better because, you know, I'm like, you know, doing a thing. So it's great with recovery after working out. Plus, I am a woman of a certain age and stuff be aching, and it's gonna continue to ache as I age. You know, my back be hurting, my shoulders be hurting, my knees be hurting and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But since I've been going there, I've been having less issues with pain. I would say coupled with going to the gym and going to StretchLab, I've had less issues with pain. Thank goodness. However, again, like I was saying earlier, make sure you talk to your doctor about this first and you do your own research, because you know, like, if you have a bigger issue and you think like you know, a stretch is gonna help it and it doesn't, like, you ain't gonna be coming to me with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you. Checking in with family and friends. Girl, let me call you back. Because I live alone and I work from home, it can get a little like, you know, like, what's going on? And I could only say but so much to the cat before, you know, he retreats and hides. Plus, in this video, I told you guys, I'm an extrovert. I like being around other people, like feeding off of people's energy. So I enjoy my time with my family and friends, but I can't always stay connected because, you know, they all over the country and whatnot. So I FaceTime with my sister and my mom almost every day. And I talk to my closest friends every day, even if it's just sending each other memes through Instagram. Now, this is a free activity that is gonna cost you some time, of course, and some internal development. Make sure you check out this video on why you ain't got no friends, for some tidbits on that. However, for me, being able to really deepen a lot of these relationships that I've had with my family and my friends, this definitely makes me feel very rich. Now, I've contemplated whether I wanted to add this one in the video because it's not cheap, but hiring someone to clean my home. Now, of course, I do my daily cleaning, you know, washing the dishes, wiping down the counters, sweeping, vacuuming, you know, making sure the mirrors and stuff are clean. You know, I'm capable of doing that, of course. But when it comes to like the deep cleaning and moving stuff around and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff, honey, it saves me a lot of time and energy. And I already done told y'all in this video, as a woman of a certain age, I got aches and pains. So not having to do a lot of this back breaking and knee breaking work, it saves me money in the long run, because then I ain't gotta, you know, be up in the chiropractor and in all in people's offices. And I will especially hire somebody to clean the day before I entertain. It's just one last thing I need to think of, because I'm probably not running around, because I probably put it in order for somebody to bring the food to the house. But like, you know, making sure the decorations are looking good and, you know, making sure that whatever entertainment is entertaining and that kind of stuff. Like, it's just one last thing I have to think about. So what are some poor things that you do that make you feel rich? Let me know in the comments. And if you were wondering what it's like living alone in New York City, make sure you check out this video. I'll see you there.